Hello, people. My name is Detroit Miracle, and I want to talk about the music industry regarding a certain particular type of music, which is gangster rap. Hey, people, the music industry wants these artists to live up to their tough guy images in order to authenticate the type of music that they release to the public. Yes, and to the music industry as well as to the masses of people, that gives the artist more credibility as it comes to him being tied to the streets. I used to hear a saying that they referred to some artists as studio gangsters. Do you know what that means? Well, I'm gonna give you an example. When you hear people talking, hey man, you heard about that rapper Goldie Loke Psycho? Turns out he's been faking the whole time. That dude really went to college, man, and he came from a nice neighborhood with both parents that had good jobs in the same household. Yes, this brother grew up privileged because he came from a middle class household. But you hear what he's rapping on those albums. He's rapping about doing killings, drive-bys, selling dope. But come to find out, he hasn't done any of that. Yes, people, that's a reference pertaining to studio gangsters, people that lie about their past in order to sell records. There were a lot of artists that have done that in order to get over. But hey, I'm not gonna knock anyone for their hustle. Hey, if you could do it and make it big and get away with it, then more power to you. So now in this modern age where you have all types of advanced types of computer systems where you could just type in someone's name and research their background and find out everything you need to know about them. Now the music studios and the music industry in general wants to go after actual street type of persons or people that have actually did dirt in the streets rather than them getting studio gangsters to talk about the stuff that they have never done because like I said, it gives them more authentic credibility. Yeah. And we know anybody and everybody has talents. There are people with so many talents that comes from all walks of life. And in cases where you would find dudes that went to prison, you'll find a whole entire civilization of talent in those places. I saw an interview with Tupac. This interview was old, and Tupac said that he wrote movie scripts in a pen. He wrote poems, and someone asked him, "Is there anyone else in the prison systems with talents that you encountered?" And Pac said, "Yeah, man, there are all types of dudes in here with talents. It's dudes that can sing, write songs, play music instruments, write poetry, paint, sketch, sculpture." Pac was describing how many people he met in prison that were incredibly talented. And if you want to compare their talent to his, Pac would be a fortunate one that has actually made it big with his talent. So the music industry can simply go to prisons and find people that are incredibly talented and get them in the studio, get the most gangster dope producers that can make the most ghetto-fying bass mind-blowing music and put it to their tracks or their stories in fact, and then the people will be like, wow, that dude is dope. He's a poetry in motion with the most gangster dope beats. I like that. I'm gonna bang this dude's stuff out. Yes, people. Like people, when they buy gangster rap music, they can get more in tune to it if the artist is actual credibility as opposed to him not being credible at all. Yeah, because the people can say, hey, wow, this dude is real. What he's talking about is real. And what he is real because these stories that he's telling while shaping them through rhyme actually pertain to him. So I can't say he's fake. And that's why I appreciate him even more. Yeah. And that was one of the cases with rappers like Young Dolph that has recently passed away and is most unfortunate. And I know that a lot of people have shown appreciation for his music. And yeah, he made some gangster dope sounding songs because I went through his catalog. Out of curiosity, I wanted to hear how deep this brother was, and yeah, he was incredibly good, and he had A1 quality music producers on his team. So he surely will be missed as far as the entertainment industry and the world losing another great talent. People, it's like I said, when you get authentic gangster rappers from the street, then they are very much a part of the street and tied to that. They don't just simply rap about the stuff and then go to some nice neighborhood and hang out at some big house, but rather these dudes you can actually find in a hood hanging out. Yeah, they're real just like that. People are saying, wow, why didn't this brother have bodyguards and all types of weapons and stuff? Well, this brother felt safe and comfortable at home more so than he did apparently in some nice suburban fancy community way out. And he certainly was the type of dude that felt more comfortable around his own people than around people that he didn't feel a strong connection with. Yeah, initially I sort of attacked the music industry and I felt I was rightfully justified in doing that. So my whole point to that is the music industry, if they're trying to make money and sell records, they don't really care about what type of damaging material they put out there. And it's not even just that, but rather they want to get authentic street guys that have actually done dirt or done things that they weren't completely comfortable with doing, and at the same time grew up under most unfortunate circumstances because they realize the truest gangster in that sense can sell the most records and albums. And hey, people, there are millions of talented people out there, so they will never run out of that very type of talent. Yeah. Well, I'd appreciate it if all of you would drop those likes, comments, and up those subscriptions to me, Detroit Miracle, and peace out.